Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another React. And today I'm going to look at another couple of Buy Me a Coffee requests. The next one is from Ultra Red, who is one of my biggest supporters. Thank you, Ultra Red. This one reads, Hi Wynand, I've decided to take my cue from Gwen's album request and cover Depeche Mode's 1990 album Violator. Violator, I said that very Americanized. Violator. We've already heard Policy of Truth. Let's go. Depeche Mode, World in My Eyes. Okay, so that's the song's name. We got another Depeche Mode song. I really enjoy this band. Like, I've heard a few songs now, and I'm a big fan. Yeah, what does Depeche mean? What is Depeche? And why is it a mode? I wonder. Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's check this out together. Yeah, let's just check this out together. Bada bing, bada boom. World in My Eyes. So this is fresh into the 90s, coming out of the 80s. Slow burn, I like it. Sounds.
Let me take you on a trip around the world and back, and you won't have to move, you just sit still.
Damn.
Let your mind do the walking, let my body do the talking. Let me show you the world in my eyes.
Such a cool sound.
I'll take you to the highest mountain, to the depths of the deepest sea. And we won't need a map, believe me. Now let my body do the moving, and let my hands do the soothing. Let me show you the world in my eyes. That's all there is. Nothing more than you can feel now. That's all there is. Let me put you on a ship, on a long trip. Your lips close to my lips. All the islands in the ocean, all the heavens in motion. Let me show you the world in my eyes.
I love that chord change.
That's all there is. Nothing more than you can touch now.
little major. Damn. This band is so cool. That's such a sick track. I'm just gonna let it play out. Oh wow, it's a miniature. Damn, I was not expecting that. The world in his eyes. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You guys used to play with cars when you were kids. Kind of feels like a little childlike moment there. Wow, dude, what a track! What a track! I think Depeche Mode's like a good example of a band who like took like the technology at the time and the breakthroughs of technology at the time. I don't know if they continue doing this as time rolled out, but you know, like I feel like synthesizers and keyboards and electronic sounds was kind of fresh, you know, like coming out of the 80s. Like the 80s was big with synthesizers and keyboards and everything, and I think it was used in a very specific type of way, and I think a band like Depeche Mode took that and really made it their own. And it's like, it's kind of what happens when you take technology and mix it with like musical genius or musical musical, like a very clear musical talent. When you mix those two and you get like this very creative blend of like what sounds to be like really delving deep into the technology and what it's capable of, you know, like, and then also turning that into music and turning like creating something out of that, you know, and letting the technology also inspire the music in a way, you know. So like you get, because it starts with this very like the bass and like there's all these percussive sounds, right? It's like very like everything's kind of like staccato and pizzicato, you know. It's like very chung 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 chung. It's like very percussive, and you got this like and it's like playing with delays a little bit and like, yeah, I don't know, there's you can just hear like there's a lot of like experimenting happening, but then also like discovering new sounds and then using those discoveries and new sounds as like hooks in the song, you know, and building on it. And then they cut out the delay. They like, you hear that one sound that's like the one sound that's not the bass, and in the beginning there's like a delay on it, you know, and then it's bouncing into the other ear, and then they cut off the delay and they just let it like sit in this ear, and then it's back. And like this drum sound is just so clean, and I feel like this kind of drum sound is something that's still being used today, and they were probably like the pioneers of this kind of sound, this very like tight electronic sound with a little bit of that like what do you call it, gated reverb on the like big hits, you know, like the snares, like you know, it's got that like I can only like recreate it with my mouth, but it's hard to explain what it sounds like. But it's, you know, there's like that. It sounds distant, but it's a short distance, but it sounds like it's far in the distance. It's at the same time. That's kind of what happens when you gate a reverb. You know, it's like a reverb is supposed to be like, you know, especially big reverbs. It's like the tail is usually very long, but when you gate it, you shorten that tail and you get the feeling of that big space, but with the cut off tail, it makes it feel like a big space in a small space of time. I don't know how to explain it. And it's so percussive, like everything is very percussive, like even the drums are kind of, it's like melodic percussive. It's turning into this melodic thing, you know. And then you have all this like, so that's like a reversed reverb happening, like it's like all these. So what I'm saying about like experimenting with the technology and discovering and letting the technology help write the songs in a way, you know, and I really respect that.
Take you on a trip
And like leaning into it, you know, just fully leaning into it.
around the world and back, and you won't have to move, you just sit still.
That sound, dude, that's definitely like some like weird accident that happened or something, and they just like, that sounds sick, we need that like in between. That's like it's like a hooky sound, right? Like it's so cool. Oh man, it sounds so cool.
Mind to walking, let my body to the talking. Let me show you the world with my eyes.
And it's like there's this kind of melodrama to the music, which I love. I love a good piece of melodrama. You know, it's like very it's very theatrical, it's flamboyant almost, you know, but it's also dark and mysterious at the same time. And you get like the kind of higher pizzicato sounds coming in, that's kind of creating this hook, and it's so cool. See, like the lyrics it's like what I'm talking about, like melodrama, like take you to the highest mountain, the deepest sea, like these like grand gestures, and it really goes with like the big sound of these synthesizers and these electronic elements, you know. It's like the two are feeding off of each other in a way, and I feel like this band like really let the sound guide the words and let the sound guide the music as well, you know. It's like very much what happens when sound meets music, and technology meets music, and how to combine it and how to create something unique and something intentional, you know. It's not just like, okay, let's just get some cool sounds and put it together and then, you know, write some words. Like it's all feels very intentional, which is what makes it, which is what takes it from being like just a piece of music to being like a genius piece of music, you know.
Won't need a map to lead me.
Spin on that sound is so cool.
Now let my body to the moving, and let my hands do the soothing. Let me show you the world with my eyes.
Just like reverse. When the pads come in, it's like really just like opening up the sound so much, because we've had all these percussive elements, we've had all these electronic sounds, it's all these pizzicato, staccato sounds, and then you get these strings, these electronic strings and pads coming in that really just like brings it home and ties everything together.
Let me show you the world.
chord change. This has big synth. I would really wish I could play keyboards. I can't actually play keyboards, but I can program them. Like I've gotten okay at like programming keyboards, but it's always better when if someone's playing them. You know, like there's something about people who delve deep into a specific form of art. You know, like I am a musician who does a lot of things myself. Like just because I haven't really found in the past, I haven't really found people that can keep up with my output, because I make a lot of music and I write a lot of songs, you know, and it's like I like to get shit done. So waiting on someone else to do their part is just like it's always frustrated me so much, you know. Like if I have a friend who plays keyboard, like having to wait on them to record their part for the song. And I get it, because it's like it's my song, so why would they don't have the same amount of investment in it than I do. So I've really like I think that's led me to like learn a lot of instruments and learn how to do a lot of instruments. But I think if you it's always going to be better if you get someone who really masters their instruments, you know. Like they're just going to add something that you couldn't add yourself, because you couldn't take the same amount of time to really delve deep into what it means to play that instrument than they could have. So that's also kind of why, like with my new band, it's called Droniac. If you guys haven't checked it out, please check it out. But with that band, like I finally found two other musicians, like a drummer and a bassist, who can keep up with my kind of intense output, and they just add so much to the music, you know, so much that I couldn't add myself, and it's led to me writing some of the best songs that I've ever written, I think. So that's where was I going with that whole thing? I think here you can really hear here in the song you can really hear like these guys delved deep into their instruments and really just explored you know, what it means to be, because I don't know if you can call this electronic music. I don't think it's electronic. Like it sounds organic, like it sounds played, right? Like it doesn't sound like programmed or anything. It sounds like they're playing these things. I'm not sure about the drum machine sounds, if that's an actual drummer playing these things or playing on like a drum pad or something. I don't even know if drum pads existed back then, but yeah, there's definitely still, it's electronic, but it has this organic feel to it, because I think they are playing it and they're playing the actual instruments, you know.
Now that's all there is.
Those like little high-end sounds. Let's see if I can. That's a lot of reverb. So like, I think that's the riff. Something like that. And then it's I'm in the wrong. I'm playing it in the wrong place of the song. Whoopsie. mini little jam. Little mini jam. But yeah, cool song, man. Cool song. Cool band. Damn. I dig it. Dig the sounds. I dig the videos as well. Like this, it's just like, it's got that like 80s nostalgia with a bit of 90s grit on top of it. It's really interesting blend of sound and visual. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you so much, Ultra Red, for this request. This was really fun to dive into, and really enjoyed it. So thank you so much. And yeah, guys, if you aren't subscribed to Depeche Mode, go and do that. I believe they're still making music, which is insane. And yeah, if you like what I do, if you like my little like reactions and analytics, then subscribe to my channel. And if you're keen to check out some new music, it's not really this kind of music, but go check out my new band. I'm really proud of the music that we're making. It's called Droniac. I'll leave the link in the description. And yeah, go give us a subscribe. It really helps us out. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.